ICE Houston has released numbers for deportations in March. Also, a strange way that people are crossing the border. Let's check it out.
We have breaking immigration enforcement news coming out of Houston on this Thursday morning, April 3rd. We just got new numbers from the ICE Houston field office for the last 2 weeks in March. ICE Houston tells us they deported 174 illegal immigrants to Mexico, all previously convicted of crimes. So in fact, combined, those 174 illegal immigrants account for 610 criminal convictions. Let's break down the numbers a little bit more for you here. 96 of those convictions are related to violent crimes. We're talking crimes
And that's just the last 2 weeks of March. That's pretty good, actually.
like homicide, sexual assault, or aggravated assault. The list also includes 83 convictions for drug trafficking, 146 convictions for driving while intoxicated, and 22 convictions for human smuggling related offenses. Now, many of the 174 criminals deported have illegally entered the U.S. several times and have been convicted of multiple crimes. Again, that's coming from the ICE Houston field office. Now, the Houston field office director, Brett Bradford, had this to say. I'm going to quote him now. He says, quote, "This is just a small snapshot of the amazing work that the brave men and women at ICE do every day to enhance public safety in Southeast Texas." He went on to say that they put their lives on the line to apprehend and remove people who are in the country illegally. He added that they are preying on innocent, hardworking Texans. And he says, fueled by our unwavering commitment to protect the public from harm and united in our determination to restore integrity to our nation's system of laws, ICE will continue to aggressively pursue and remove anyone who threatens the safety of our communities and the national security of our country.
I love it. I mean, that's right. Texas just got a lot safer. The streets of Texas, America in general, just got safer because these are a lot of crimes that are being committed. Let's check this press release out, this news release from ICE. And you can see on the screen here from ICE Houston a breakdown. I will put this in the link below in the description box below so you can check it out. But these 174 people accounted for 610 criminal convictions. These are multiple crimes committed by 174 people. So you have firearm offenses, theft-related offenses, aggravated assault, convictions for child sex offenses, rape and sexual assault, homicide, hit and runs, and driving while intoxicated, drug possession. I mean, these are menaces on the streets. They shouldn't be here. So these crimes have just made Texas a lot safer, like I said. Let's go to this video I want to show you real quick. I'm short on time, so I'm going to make this quick, but check this out.
A concerned resident called 911 after seeing someone lurking near this drainage area.
He was all dressed in black clothing, and his suspicion was that he might be trying to get into some houses.
Senior police officer Humberto Garza says when police arrived, they caught these two men from Guatemala and Mexico. And it quickly became clear that this was no normal crossing attempt.
Well, the black clothing turned out to be wetsuits. They also had these devices I think I've only seen in, like maybe the James Bond type movies.
Water propulsion devices, sometimes called underwater scooters.
The assumption is that they use them to navigate through the treacherous Rio Grande to cross over onto this side.
How rare is that?
That's a first for us. We saw that and we're like, we couldn't believe it.
These devices typically go for $400 to $800 depending on the retailer. Likely a bit cheaper if they were purchased in Mexico, but still a major expense. And Garza says it's no coincidence the migrants were found in this area.
They were probably trying to either hop the train or they were waiting for somebody to pick them up.
The migrants were turned over to Border Patrol, who also noticed the cinematic nature of this attempt.
We're going to mute that because of potential copyright issues with that song, but as you see, Mission Impossible music, Mission Impossible type stuff right there. Hey, give these guys credit, man, for being creative. But these items are very expensive, so they had to get the money somehow, right? But this is what it looks like. So I guess you hold on to it and you float around. You drift through the water. So hey, that's pretty creative right there. So I don't know. I mean, let me know what you think in the comments. That's the first for me. I've never seen anything like that. So hey, I give these guys credit for trying, but hey, it's not going to work. But all right, guys, I'm going to leave that right there. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Thank you. Take care.